Okay, yes. The the acute Y chromosome is confirmed to be Madai because I did have a switch around with another haplogroup, but I mean at the very beginning. But for a while now, I've been saying that Madai is the QY chromosome, and it turns out I was looking at the video the other day on that Madman had for the global flood and the position of the places, the position of the people. And one of the things that I noticed, hello, Dan Street, Deus abençoe, como é que tá? Como é que vai? Espero que tá tudo bem. Good afternoon, Christian Carpenter. So, uh, yeah, so I was looking at the map, and one of the things that stood out to me when I was looking, hello, Timothy, that Madai is in Europe, well into Europe, like way up into Europe, all the way up into northern Europe. And it reminded me that I was wondering why the Q or what the QY chromosome was doing up there. Turns out the QY chromosome is Madai, almost 100%. Hello, Redefined Living. How are you doing? So there's a couple of different nations, or descendants of the table of nations that are in several different places, or a couple of different places, and Madai is one of them. In fact, Madai is very significant in that the Jewish populations have the QY chromosome in their populations. So it's good to see. Oh, it's the angel too. Okay. Hello. So, what did I miss? I guess I did. Yeah. So anyway, um, Madai. I mean, the QY chromosome is has always been, you know, a curiosity to me because of the fact that it's in the Jewish population, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I believe it also came back all the way from America into the Mediterranean, and they were scratching their heads about that. There's there's the calico cat. I can't see it here, but that's what it is. Okay, so um, the see. So yeah, the QY chromosome, of course, is in the area of the Medes and the Persians. And if you know where the area of the Medes and the Persians is, it's um, east of the Mesopotamia, east, in the area of Elam and Persia. That's where the QY chromosome is or was located, because of course they're the the Medes are the descendants of Madai. So the Medes and the Persians would be part. And of course, it was a group of people consisting of descendants of Madai. But this population also went east, all the way into America. So the QY chromosome goes all the way down into North and South America. It's the predominant haplogroup of the Amerindians, the American indigenous, or the Native American people. So besides Q, of course, would be the CY chromosome, a little bit of R, and I go back, that I believe that a lot of the haplogroups from the Phoenicians traveled to America in the days of King Solomon as well. But of course it won't be that significant, because when American Indians do DNA tests, they come back with autosomally. They have partly Mediterranean DNA, and they're wondering how in the world they get Mediterranean DNA. And I just happened to meet somebody yesterday who is American Indian or descendant, and he looks very Mediterranean. But anyways, so I was telling him maybe he should get a do a paternal or Y chromosome test to see what his Y chromosome is. That would be interesting. But anyways, which it could be anything, of course. But anyways, so so yeah, so the QY chromosome is interesting, but I always wondered what it was doing all the way up there in Northern Europe. And then I remembered when I saw the illustration of the flood, the global flood from Madman, uh, that Madai is all the way up in that area in Northern Europe with the QY chromosome. That's why the QY chromosome is there to this day. Not only there, but of course, as I said, the Jewish population and the Mediterranean, east of the Mediterranean, I mean the Mesopotamian populations, and all the way, of course, all the way to America. Anyways, so it's a very significant haplogroup, the descendants of Madai. And the other interesting thing, I can't forget to say this, is that in the Bible, it actually says that Madai asked to marry one of the daughters of Shem. So it turns out that there is a Semitic maternal haplogroup that is Asian and not Middle Eastern. So there's two Semitic maternal haplogroups because Madai asked to marry one of the daughters of Shem, which is from the Semitic haplogroups. So not only is there a Middle Eastern Semitic haplogroup, which 95% of Europe is, but also there's another Semitic maternal haplogroup that is Asian, which is very interesting. I believe it's the AY chromosome, or I'm not sure. I gotta check, but I mean, a, it's confusing because it's not a Y chromosome. It's a maternal haplogroup. It's not a Y chromosome. Anyway, now that I got that all mixed up, I guess that's about it, and it's pretty much confirmed as far as I'm concerned. I'm satisfied that the Y chromosome is absolutely the descendants of Madai. So take care, everybody. God bless everybody, and stay in God, of course. God bless.